essentially they were trying to say that they had a verbal agreement with me, which, if you go to court, hearsay is verbal. You have a lease is when you have a document.
Right.
A lease is,
you have to have a document.
and the thing is that the whole scheme was that they came to my house. I caught them inside my house, and then the police just take so long to get out here. Essentially, I was trying to do my own little thing and figure out who this person was, and I said, just come back with your ID. So basically, they came back with 7 people and said that they had a lease with me and that they'd been living here for a month or 2, something like that. But it was just the day that they had gotten there, and essentially, they threw a bunch of stuff on my lawn, and I had photos of the inside of the house because I was actually going to take her serious. I said, I know you look like you need help, and if you really need a place, this is the place that I can do it. Don't bring drugs, don't bring people, all that stuff, but come talk to me. And then when she came to talk to me, and it got really bad. She said she had money for me, and she put this wad of money and drugs in my hand, which I'm sure included fentanyl. And I had Narcan, luckily, because of the area, and because I know what's going on. And I Narcan myself, and then eventually she actually called the police and said that I was assaulting her and all this other stuff.
Oh my.
They came, I talked to them the first time they left. They said, just get her off the property. She wouldn't leave the property. Then they came again and said, now she's saying they sexually assaulted you. So then they took me down the station. I was there for 18 hours. By the time I got back, half my stuff was gone already. My TVs, my security system, a lot of my landscape equipment, and then they were just like, now that she stayed here, she lives here.
Yeah, but she stayed there for like 18 hours, so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours is more, because we're talking a lot about break-ins, but yours is the extreme example of what can happen when someone breaks in if they have really bad intentions.
Right, and the issue that I had was that I knew of their intentions. I was reporting and I was telling it to the officers. I said, look, I know her intentions are to steal everything on this property. And they just didn't go along, they just didn't go with it. And the thing is, it's like, why didn't they just even, they look at my criminal record every time they come to my house for a house call. Why couldn't you see that she's been found guilty of impersonating an officer, armed robbery, selling drugs, and then it's just like, I didn't know this stuff because I didn't even collect the rent deposit to do the background check. And I told that to the officers too. I literally do not know who this woman is. And then now she's going as far as claiming that we were dating and all kinds of stuff. It was just so outrageous. I'm like, officers, how could you, 1, not Baker actor, 2, not see what's going on? And I was just like, whatever. I can't fight you guys.
Yeah,
I can't
and that's
fight
the thing, they
7
don't,
people.
They don't, right, and that's the other, and the thing is
what makes it really sad though is if I didn't have friends and family, I would have been in a position to act violently against either them or the officers that were trying to tell me what to do on the property that I own.
Right.
And that's where I'm just like, where I almost want to go to the officers and talk to them each directly and say, would you have let these people move into your house?
Yeah, you would.
No,
you would not do that.
You're not using common sense here, and ultimately, it cost me all my musical instruments, all my landscape equipment. And it was more like a hate crime. They were calling me all kinds of racial slurs, crapping on my bed, just like Amber Heard crapped on Johnny Depp's bed.
Oh my gosh!
Broke the toilets in the house. I
would normally say that in the interview, but I
right. What, they Amber Hearded my bed?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can say that, right?
All right. They Amber Hearded the whole house, really, and then what's wild is